All right, welcome back to another night of baseball. Looking forward to playing tonight at Holmes Community College, and we're set to start here in just a minute with the JV squad. Coach Scott Deloach is going to be our guest umpire tonight. This at least for this first matchup, as the umpires accidentally went to Northwest Rankin and they're on their way to Goodman. So we're going to get started with Northwest Rankin Cougars leading off, playing shortstop, number 4, Seth Sweeney. Batting second and playing shortstop. The first hitter is Seth Sweeney is playing center field. I apologize. Batting second and playing shortstop, number 22, John Merrill Moore. Batting third, pitching tonight, number 27, Cam Thompson. Batting fourth and playing first base, number 25, Russ Ingram. Batting fifth, DHing, number 14, Ian Owens. Batting sixth and playing right field, number 2, Aiden Boyles. Batting seventh and playing third base, number 16, Dalton Connor. Batting eighth and an extra hitter, number 23, Miles Boutwell. Batting ninth and playing left field, number 33, Cameron Brooks. Batting 10th and playing catcher is number 10, Nathan Jones. And that is your starting lineup for the Northwest Rankin Cougars. And your starting lineup for your Grenada Chargers tonight, leading off and playing center field, number 6, Tanner Fowler. Batting second, playing shortstop, number 27, Harper Newcomb. Batting third and an extra hitter tonight, number 9, Keaton Patton. Batting fourth, playing first base, number 19, Carson Renfrew. Batting fifth, catching, number 11, Nelson Downs. Batting sixth, playing second base, number 24, Eli Clark. Batting seventh, pitching tonight, number 14, Heston Hatcher. Batting eighth, playing left field, number 28, Caleb Smith. Batting ninth, playing right field, number 20, Charlie Wilson. Batting 10th, an extra hitter, number 26, Landon Carver. Batting 11th, playing third base, number 22, Seth Jackson. And that is your starting lineups for both teams. And here is the first pitch to Tanner Fowler, who immediately hits one out to center field. That ball is going to fall for a base hit. So nice leadoff single by Tanner Fowler.
Yeah, nice way to start the game there for him. I got loud all of a sudden.
Was it just you or was it me?
No, I think it was me.
Again, your battery for Northwest Rankin Cougars, number 27, Cam Thompson. And the catcher's number 10, Nathan Jones. Hitter for the Chargers now is shortstop, number 27, Harper Newcomb, with a runner on first and nobody out. Here's the pitch.
Nice ball.
Yeah, little wrinkle to that one. Harper takes for strike one. Coach Scott Deloach immediately calls it a strike.
Yeah, I gotta remember he's out there, not behind the plate.
Yeah, I wish he was in ear distance from me. Here's the 0-1. Runner takes off. Ball driven out to left field. Pretty deep. Left fielder camping under it makes the play, and Tanner Fowler will retreat back to first base. So pretty good bat on the ball there by Harper. He barreled that ball up pretty good.
Yep. Yeah, both two good hits to start the game, but just that one is just too high.
Yeah, hung up just a little too long there for Harper, but it was a good barrel. I'm putting what he did here. I'm going to try to keep up with that a little bit. This is going to bring up number 9, the extra hitter for this afternoon for the extra hitter this afternoon for Grenada, Keaton Patton. Tanner Fowler takes his lead. Here's the pitch. Ball on the outside part. Call strike one. Good pitch there by Mr. Thompson.
Yeah, not much Keaton could do with that one.
Yeah, not a lot. Not, first strike probably. Not a bad take there. Hoping to get something more middle in. Pitcher checks over to first. Tanner Fowler sliding back safely. Head first. Got to move him around here. Tanner got some pretty good wheels. May try to test the catcher's arm. We're about to see. That's for sure. Keaton fouls it off back behind us.
Yeah, good defensive swing right there. Knew it was probably going to be a strike and took a good hack at it.
That foul ball is sponsored by?
Oops. Not Keaton.
Not Keaton Patton?
I'm trying to remember where we're at. Oh, I don't have my list. My list is down in the.
There goes Tanner Fowler. It's a strikeout. Tanner Fowler is going to be safe down at second. Keaton Patton taken for called strike 3. Yeah, I didn't get the list down. Well, let's just
We'll make
Jax.
one up. Yeah, Jax.
Well, we appreciate Jax and their sponsorship. And this half inning brought to you by
Housel Enterprises.
All right. I suspect Mr. Housel, if he's not already tuned in, will be tuning in
a little later
very soon. We appreciate him. It's going to bring up Carson Renfro with 2 outs now, the cleanup hitter, number 19. He's playing first base this afternoon. Tanner Fowler getting a sizable lead down at second, big secondary. Carson Renfro immediately hits it down the right field line, but foul. That foul ball sponsored by
Agilix.
There you go. I almost got that list memorized, don't we?
We're getting close.
Yep.
By the end of the year, it will be.
No doubt. Good swing there by Carson, trying to take it the other way. He got a big hole over there on the right side, trying to lay it down there, and he fouls it off. The 0-1 pitcher.
We're going to talk about it.
Pitcher back off and call timeout?
Yep.
Yeah.
He said, come here.
Yeah. I want to talk about this one. Carson definitely is a free swinger. He's going to swing the bat. If it's in the zone, you can expect contact. And so, anyway, we're looking for him to put one hopefully down that right field line. And if he does, Tanner Fowler is going to definitely score from second base with his speed.
Yeah. Be good to jump out.
Yeah.
With a lead right here.
Big secondary again. Carson
nice
again trying to take it down that right field line. And what a good thought that is, but just foul again. That one stays inside the park. So 0-2 count now on Carson Renfro. Like to see runners on early in the game, and we certainly have one here, and we got a chance to get him in, but 0-2 count. Carson needs to battle. Here's the pitch. Carson swinging and fouling it off again.
He was right on it, just under it, just a little bit.
Yeah, he's doing a good job right here of hanging in there, keeping this battle alive and battling. Tanner kind of playing with him down there, kind of jumping off the bag back and forth, and he got his attention there for a minute.
Yeah, he did.
Shortstop playing right behind Tanner. He's kind of backing off now, still letting him know he's there. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Good take.
Ball down. Yeah, that was a good take. Saw Coach Deloach flinch just a little bit. No, you don't, Scott. No, you don't. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. 2 outs. Grenada batting in the top half of the first inning against the Northwest Rankin Cougars. Pitcher comes set. Here's the pitch. Carson lines it out to right field. Right fielder is going to camp under it and make the play. That's going to be 3 away for Grenada. So after the leadoff hit by Tanner Fowler, we're not able to get him in. So that's going to be no runs for Grenada in the top half of the first. And so Northwest Rankin will be coming to the plate in the bottom half of the second. And Heston Hatcher strolling out to the mound to pitch tonight for the Grenada Chargers. We're going to take a timeout and hear a word from our sponsors.
For expert heating, cooling, and plumbing, trust McDaniels HVAC and Plumbing in Grenada, Mississippi. Fast, reliable service to keep your home comfortable year-round. Call us today at 662-226-4613.
For over 20 years, Oil Man Supply has proudly served the Grenada community and the South with its lubricants and automotive supplies. We provide services for all your agricultural, commercial, industrial, and residential needs. We pride ourselves in customer service and delivery. For more information on how we can help you, call Rick Palmer at 662-417-1586 or come visit our warehouse at 31 Tuscoma Street in Holcomb. Go Chargers.
All right, welcome back to Holmes Community College in Goodman, Mississippi. Heston Hatcher is on the mound for the Chargers, and he is getting his warm-up tosses in and getting ready to pitch to the Northwest Rankin Cougars.
Heston's looked really good this season on the mound. He's really thrown the ball well, had control of the strike zone, and really been impressive this year.
Yeah, he's done a lot on the mound. I mean, really been impressed with his pitching, like you said. That's been definitely one of the keys to their success as a JV squad. Everything he's done has been really good. His fastball placement's been good. Curveball's breaking well. So I mean, he's done fantastic. And then on top of that, he's looked really good at the plate too. So
third base as well.
Yeah, third base. Yeah, really good plays at third base. And I think we talked earlier a little bit about Heston in one of the very first games. I mean, of all the kids whose bodies have changed this past year on this weight program and stuff, I mean, his legs are getting, you can tell, just getting bigger and bigger. He's one of those kids getting stronger, and so really looking forward to seeing him as he continues to grow. But, yeah, he's getting a chance tonight against Northwest, who obviously everybody knows in the state of Mississippi is a really good baseball team, always is, and so we're looking forward to seeing what Heston does tonight against this JV squad from Northwest. Here's the first pitch. That ball down, call ball 1.
Bottom of the first brought to you by Kringle Dentistry. We appreciate them. Go see them for your dental needs. Some new guys in town. There's a line shot over Harper's head.
Yeah, I thought Harper was thinking about making a huge jump right there to try to make that play. He kept trying to time it up, and I think he just realized at the last minute that ball was just too far over his head to
it looked like it had some good
make the play.
backspin to it that just kind of carried it out there.
Yeah, so nice hit there by Seth Sweeney. I did not announce him as the first hitter for Northwest. He's playing center field tonight. So this hitter is going to be John Merrill Moore. He is playing shortstop. He's number 22, and he immediately hits one to shortstop over to Harper, who's going to make a throw to first, and it's not going to be in time. He's going to be safe. That was a tough play in the hole there for Harper. He came up with it and just really, I don't think he really had a play. It was so deep in the hole.
Yeah. Kind of handcuffed him as it came in.
He
had to catch it in his chest, his stomach. And so
took a weird hop.
Yep, for turf especially.
Yep. It's going to be a base hit for Moore. The third batter is Cam Thompson. He's number 27. He's pitching tonight for the Cougars. He takes for strike 1. Pretty good pitch there by Heston. Looking for an out right here. Ground ball kind of makes us feel a little bit better if we can get a double play here. 2 on, nobody out. Heston Hatcher comes set, 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swinging and missing. Yeah, that was a nice pitch there by Heston Hatcher. Ball kind of telling out a little bit on the left-handed hitter. Not a bad job at all. So he's got 0-2 now on the third hitter, Cam Thompson. Here's the pitch. Nice block there by Nelson Downs. Did a great job of keeping that ball in front of him. Nobody's able to advance. Ball was in the dirt. Not a bad, kind of like the pitch selection.
Yeah, that's what
really,
I was about to say. Nice pitch selection, pitch location. Knew he couldn't do anything with it if it was down there.
That's right. Would like to, that ball's trying to pick play. That ball goes out into center field. Tanner Fowler throwing the ball back in. Not going to be able to get anybody there. That was just I think that ball just got away from him.
Yeah, it just sailed out of his hand.
Yeah, he's probably wishing he had that one back. Heston kind of shaking his head, patting his chest. He knew as soon as he let go that wasn't a good throw. 1 ball, 2 strikes now on the hitter, Cam Thompson for Northwest Rankin. Runners at second and third. Here's the pitch. Thompson takes for ball 2. That's a 2-2 count now. That ball was up and in.
Wouldn't be surprised if that was a setup pitch.
Yeah, maybe so. Definitely, we talked about that curveball being in the dirt. There it is. Swinging on the outside part is Thompson trying to kind of foul it off, and he does, just trying to stay alive. He almost left it in play, but it didn't. Maybe a setup pitch there. Definitely that curveball in the dirt, and then he comes high with a fastball, so maybe so.
Kind of went down and away again.
Yeah.
Changed that eye level.
Here's the pitch.
Oh,
good, nice pitch. Nelson Downs blocks it up, throws down to first, immediately gets that out. Really nice job there by Nelson. Hats off to him. I mean, that was a tough pitch to handle. He blocked it nicely. The runner took off, and he gets up, throws down to first easily for the out. So it's a good out there for Heston Hatcher. Nice strikeout.
Yeah, had to be mindful of that runner at third, make sure he didn't break home to start with, so he gave himself time.
Absolutely. I was going to bring up the first baseman, number 25, Russ Ingram. Russ is a big boy. I believe Russ squats some.
Some junior high players.
Yeah, he has been squatting. A good dude. Here's the 0-1. Ball high. 1-1 count now on Russ Ingram.
Yeah, you don't want to put one in his wheelhouse.
No, we need to try to get strikes the unconventional way. Here's the pitch. Nice block there by Nelson, keeping the ball in front. Runner's not able to advance. Runner's on second and third. Definitely don't want to give up a run right here on a ball in the dirt. I know he doesn't. 2-1 count. Heston Hatcher comes set. Here's the pitch. Another ball in the dirt. Nelson Downs does a great job again blocking the ball. Just got to get it up. I know you don't want to pitch to him. Don't want to give him anything he can crush here. Of course, he does have first base open.
That's right.
And I'm okay with that. Here's the pitch. Now, ball on the outside, called strike 2. Mr. Ingram didn't like that call by Coach Deloach.
Yeah, it was outside, but out from calling it from behind pitcher's mound.
It's not easy. Yeah. Here's the 3-2, ball in the dirt. Nelson Downs blocks it, but it gets away from him a little bit. The toss to home is not in time. The runner will be safe at home. Kind of got a little situation, but everybody goes back safely. One back to first and the other back to third. So that's going to be the first run of the game for the Northwest Rankin Cougars with one out.
Smart play by Harper there, just holding the ball, running the runner back to first, not getting too antsy with the ball and just throwing it all over the field. So
yeah, exactly. He did a really good job of just kind of keeping that situation calm. It's going to bring up the number 5 hitter, the DH, number 14, Ian Owens. He's a lefty. There's a pitch on the outside part. Ball 1, a little too far outside.
That tells me he's fast.
Yeah, I think he's going to be pretty quick. Here's the pitch. Ball on the inside part. Ball 2. Not a lot of damage here. We just got to get an out.
Yeah, we can roll 2 easy right here if we get the ball in play in the right place.
There goes the runner. Nelson's throwing down to second. Nice throw by Nelson Downs. He's out at second base. Is Russ Owens. That will score another run. But that's a very good throw there by Nelson to get the second out of the inning. Great job. Nelson showing off the arm action.
Yeah, we conceded the run for the out.
That's right. That ball fouled out of play on the left-hand part. That foul ball sponsored by
Sparklight.
Sparklight. We appreciate them and their sponsorship of Grenada Charger Baseball.
They help us out with popcorn in the concession stand. So if you're getting a bag of popcorn, there's a foul ball, strike 2. If you're getting a bag of popcorn at the concession stand at Charger Stadium, you can thank them for that.
Awesome. We appreciate that. It's pretty good popcorn, too, by the way.
It is good popcorn.
On another note, 2-2 count now. Here's the pitch. Ball up.
Ooh, not a bad miss.
Yeah. Full count. Full count, 2 outs. Nobody on. Here's the pitch by Hatcher. Got him swinging. Good pitch there by Heston Hatcher. Really had to get that out right there. No tremendous damage with 2 runs scored, but you definitely don't want to put another one on, and he does a good job there of getting Mr. Ian Owens swinging for strike 3. So after 1, Northwest Rankin Cougars are going to lead it 2-0 going to the top half of the second inning. We will have Nelson Downs, Eli Clark, and Heston Hatcher at the plate for the Chargers. We're going to take a timeout and hear a word from one of our sponsors.
At Grenada State Bank, we focus on what matters most, you.
That's right. Our commitment is to provide personal service that you can always bank on.
So come see your friends at Grenada State Bank because we would love to see you.
Whether you're growing your business or planning for life's biggest moments, we're here to help every step of the way.
For all of your banking needs, Grenada State Bank is here for you.
Grenada State Bank, a branch of Cleveland State Bank. Bank on a better future with us.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS number 407859.
Welcome back to Goodman, Mississippi, where the Grenada Chargers are facing the Northwest Rankin Cougars, and we're in the top half of the second inning. Nelson Downs, the catcher for the Grenada Chargers, coming to the plate. Pitcher for Northwest Rankin is still Cam Thompson, number 27. Done a really nice job so far keeping the Grenada hitters off the bases. Here's the first pitch. Nelson Downs swinging immediately. I tell you what, these JV guys are coming up there taking their hacks tonight for sure.
They're up there being aggressive.
No doubt about it. He fouls that ball out of play. That one's sponsored by
Universal Awards and Trophy.
All right. As Chip says, about that time, he's fixing to start
Straight
getting
up
them.
to the left side.
Yeah.
Get out of play.
I believe it will. That one will get out of play. So who's this sponsored by?
Sonic.
Sonic. I could go for a bacon double cheeseburger right now.
That sounds good.
Their fries, their new fries are fantastic.
Their new fries are good.
Like,
I was not a fan of their original old fries. I always got tater tots, but I agree. I really have a complex.
Yeah, I mean, like, absolutely, it's different. There's a nice rip by Nelson Downs, third baseman, not able to handle it. Nelson Downs going to be safe at first base. He got a good piece of that ball right there, and I'm going to have to say he smoked that ball.
He smoked that ball, and third baseman, I mean, just kind of rode up on him, came up over his shoulder. He wasn't able to stay in front of it.
That's right.
Good piece of hitting.
So back to the fries, not to, well, let me first of all, Eli Clark at the plate, number 24. He's a second baseman for the Chargers. These guys are getting to the plate fast. I can't even talk about fries. There goes Nelson. Well, Nelson had a pinch runner or a courtesy runner, and that is –
I can't tell, 20-something.
Is that Harper?
Yeah, that is
Harper. That's going to be Harper Newcomb. And straight up steal by Harper Newcomb. That's a great steal there. Harper using the speed. He's been on the bases a pretty good bit.
Hey, guess what we got?
Oh, we got a stolen base.
We got a stolen base.
That's right. All Charger stolen bases are sponsored by Wade Incorporated because nothing runs like a
deer.
There you go. Harper Newcomb, he's racking up stolen bases between JV and varsity. He's got a few in varsity too.
He does. Back to the fries.
Yeah, back to the fries. So I've always been a huge McDonald's fries guy. Like, that's been my go-to. A lot of times you go to McDonald's and get the kids something. I don't get anything but fries because, just fries.
Extra large fry bag.
But I have to admit, the Sonic fries are my new favorite. And McDonald's fries goes back to when I was a kid favorite. So that's pretty impressive.
Yep.
And then when they offer you the dip to go with it.
That's right. The queso dip.
Yeah. Man, or there's a queso dip, and then there's groovy dip or something.
I haven't had it.
Oh, yeah, it's good. It's good stuff. Here's a pitch to Eli. Ball high and outside. I call ball 3 there. So Eli Clark has done a nice job of running this count 3-0 with Harper Newcomb down at second base. Certainly want to get him over here in scoring position. I'm sure Eli Clark has to take all the way with a 3-0 count. Newcomb with a big lead. There's the pitch, and he is taking for strike number 1. So 3-1 count now, Eli Clark. Really like to see him move Harper over to third. Second baseman is playing pretty tight because Harper's getting a pretty good lead. He's bouncing back a little bit now, but if he could put one in between first and second, we're in business. There it is. I called it. There it is right there. Harper Newcomb rounding third, and he's headed for home. Maybe a play, not going to be a play at the plate. We are going to score a run. Eli Clark does a good job of kind of getting their attention between first and second, and Harper Newcomb is going to score. So, you know, you hate to get it out, but at the same time, it gives you a run, and your team's kind of back in it. So, nice job of hitting by Eli Clark. He did a great job.
Yeah, he slapped that the other way and got the RBI. I think he rounded first just a little bit harder than he probably should have, and the first baseman caught him looking. So. Yeah,
and I think probably Coach Flake was talking to him about that's a base hit down the left field line there.
Sure
hey, that's going to be a good excuse me.
A double stand up double to
could have been a stand up double by Heston Hatcher, but he played it safe, and he is safe at second. What a nice job of hitting by Heston Hatcher. That ball right down the line. We were just talking about his hitting and his pitching, and that's going to bring out Eli Clark's going to run for him as he is the pitcher. So nice piece of hitting by Heston Hatcher. We got a runner on second now. He's kind of sort of traded places. Caleb Smith now up to the plate, number 28. He's playing left field tonight. Boss walks in.
Yep. Everybody straighten up.
Yeah. Caleb Smith squares the bunt, pulls back, and I'm good. Thank you, then. And Coach DeLoach called that a ball. I was trying to. I had a water bottle in my face. I couldn't see. He was offering me water.
They'll be here later.
Well, they came. They just came to the wrong place.
They showed up at Northwest Rankin.
Went to Northwest Rankin. So.
Supposed to be here in time for varsity.
1-1 count now on Caleb Smith, hitter for the Grenada Chargers. We got Eli Clark running for Heston Hatcher down at second. With one out, Northwest Rankin leads it 2-1. Thompson comes set. Here's the pitch, and he backs off. Not the pitch. My bad. He needed a little bit of time. He's checking the signs on his wrist guard out there. They got the signs from the coach, and then they look down at their wrist guard and get the pitch, I suppose. Here's the pitch. Ball down.
You know, that's good to keep everybody on the same page, but, man, it takes time.
Yeah, it does. It does take a little bit of time. But they're not relaying to the catcher to the pitcher. Mm-hmm. They're just relaying to the pitcher. So it is there is that.
Well, he's calling out a number, and both him and the catcher are looking at the number.
That's right. Yeah. It's a good pitch there by Thompson. That one called a strike. 2-2 count now on Caleb Smith. Caleb got a battle with a 2-2 count because we definitely need to do something here with Eli Clark on second and one out. We do not need to strike out here.
Yeah, we need to move.
Got to put it in play. Got to put it in play. Thompson comes set. Here's the pitch. And he does put it in play down the third base line, but foul. Coach Michael Cox up with a very nice play. Did you see that?
Yeah, he got down, level with it.
I mean,
right into
he even brings it up into his core there to make that play. That was a really nice job by Michael Cox.
Good to see that they're practicing what they're coaching.
Yeah, absolutely. Practice what you preach, man. Practice what you preach. He's showing them how to do it. Clark has his lead, 2-2 count now. Here's the pitch. Smith swinging and missing, but the ball's in the dirt. Catcher's got to throw down, and he's going to get the out there at first base. Eli Clark not able to advance on the throw from the catcher. Coach Cox down there going, hey, buddy.
You should have been here.
You should have been right here.
As soon as you saw him throw, you should have been taken off.
That's right. Eli probably wishing he had taken off there. That's going to bring up the number 9 hitter. Playing right field tonight, number 20, Charlie Wilson.
Top of the second brought to you by Landmark Realty.
Ooh, ripped the left field. Charlie got into one, but it's going to be right to the left fielder, and that's going to be the third out of the inning. Who'd you say? Landmark Realty was our
Realty, yep.
That was our top half inning. That was our half inning sponsor for that half inning. So that's going to do it for the Chargers in the top half of the second. Not before they do score one run on some nice hitting by the JV squad. That's going to That's going to do it for them, though, in the top half of the first. Northwest Rankin still leading 2-1, and looks like Heston Hatcher back out on the mound for another inning of work. We're going to take a timeout and hear a word from our sponsors.
At Save More Drugs and Gifts in Grenada, we do more than just fill prescriptions. We care for our community. Led by pharmacist Fair Pender, our friendly team offers fast, reliable service, unique gifts, and the personal touch you deserve. Whether you need expert pharmacy care or the perfect gift, we've got you covered. Stop by today. Save More Drugs and Gifts, caring for you like family.
Craving something sweet? Stop by Spencer's Dairy Cream in Grenada for the best soft-serve ice cream, burgers, and more. A hometown favorite for delicious treats made just for you. Spencer's Dairy Cream, sweet tradition, great taste.
Established in 1991 by Jerry and Beth Lavender, Sports Specialty has been your local sporting goods dealer for over 30 years. We offer in-house embroidery, screen printing, heat press, trophies, and awards. We also offer custom uniforms, sports equipment, and online stores for your team or organization. Sports Specialty has you covered from the first day of practice to the last call of the game. Visit us today at 1505 Highway 45 North in Columbus, Mississippi, or find us online at www.sportsspecialty.net. Sports Specialty, where championships begin.
All right, welcome back to Goodman. Chargers again playing Northwest Rankin. Chargers are down right now 2-1 in the second inning, going to the bottom half of the second inning here as Heston Hatcher's back out on the mound. Didn't do a bad job. Got behind in a couple of counts, and then they got some hits here or there. Let's see. I don't think he gave up any. He gave up one walk, but that guy was caught stealing, so that was really, not a big deal. Just gave up some hits. And that's just the way it goes. Sometimes that's how baseball is. But he got to stay ahead in the count. Some of those hits came off of deep in the count. So that ball hit sharply out to left field, and that's gonna fall. Yeah, that was the right fielder, number 2, Aiden Boyles, and he did a really nice job of putting that ball in play. Kind of sounded like he got it off the end of the bat, to be honest with you.
That's 2 that's gone over Harper's head that just hadn't really been hit hard, just hard enough to get over his head and for a base hit. So.
Yeah, that's going to bring up the third baseman, number 16, Dalton Connor. Runner on first. Here's the pitch. He immediately swings at one, fouls it back, out of play. That ball sponsored by
High on the Hog.
High on the Hog. Go by and get you a fish plate or a barbecue.
Yum, yum.
While you watch us tonight if you're still in Grenada. Here's the pitch. Nice pitch there by Heston Hatcher. A little bit out. Would like to have seen him swing at that one. That was a good swinging and missing pitch there. But he's not able to get that strike. 1-1 count. Runner takes his lead at first. Here's the pitch. Not a bad pitch. Coach Deloach calls that one a strike. He got 1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes on the hitter for Northwest Rankin, Dalton Connor. Runner at first has the lead. Here's the pitch. Ball on the outside part, swinging and missing is Connor. And that'll be a strikeout for Heston Hatcher. That'll be his second strikeout and his second Power K of the evening. All Charger strikeouts are sponsored by Kirk Brothers Power Sports, and we appreciate them and their sponsorship of Grenada Charger baseball and all of our strikeouts. That's the second Power K of the game for Heston Hatcher. Runner takes off, ball in the dirt, and he's not going to be able to make a throw. So that's going to be a stolen base for Northwest Rankin. 1 out now. The Northwest Rankin hitter is number 23, Miles Boutwell. Runner down at second is Aiden Boyles. He has the lead. 1-0 count. Here's the pitch. Nice pitch on the outside part called strike 1. 1-1 count now with 1 out. Heston Hatcher now set again. Takes a look down in second. Trying that pickoff play again. Better throw this time. That one was way better. Runner is back safely, but that was a good pick move there by Heston Hatcher. Harper Newcomb out there giving him nonverbal communication.
So let's try it again.
Maybe. Let's see. That's not the call. That's not the move he made there. That's not the sign he gave. Was not to try it again. So that ball was down. That's going to be a 2-1 count now on the hitter for Northwest Rankin, Miles Boutwell. Hatcher comes set. We do have one out. 2-1 pitch. Here's the pitch. That ball stroked to shortstop just by Harper Newcomb as he's diving and not able to make that play. And then the throw in from left field does not hit the cutoff man, and the runner for Northwest Rankin is able to make it down to second base.
Yeah, got to hit the cutoff man right there.
Yeah, that's kind of one of those plays that, they wish they had over again, because typically you're just going to throw that ball into your shortstop and there's not going to be a big deal. But we overthrew the shortstop and runner is able to advance on the throw. The hitter for Northwest Rankin is number 33, Cameron Brooks. He is playing left field, and he immediately fouls one off. That foul ball sponsored by
Marlowe Law Firm.
Marlowe Law Firm. Appreciate them and their sponsorship. And we have an 0-1 count. Ball up. 1-1 count now. Hatcher comes set. Here's the pitch. Nice pitch. Got him right on the handle, and that's going to be a tough play. And no one's going to be able to make it. Seth Jackson got to the ball, and it was just hit too softly. The runner will score. It'll be 3-1 Northwest Rankin with runners on first and third. That's a tough one there.
Yeah, and you hate that.
Yeah, because it's a good pitch.
Yeah.
It really was a great pitch. He got him right on the handle, and nobody – I guess we were playing a little too deep at third and short, and nobody's able to come in and actually make that play and make a throw over to first to get the runner. It's going to bring up the catcher, number 10, Nathan number 20. I'm sorry. Let's see. Is that number 20? Looks like number 20 to me. He's the catcher, though. Nathan Jones, I believe. Here's the pitch. That ball high. Let's see over here who we got. Yeah, number 20, Nathan Jones. All right. That ball is high. 1-0 count now. One out. A ground ball will do it. Here's the pitch. Ball on the outside part. Called strike one. 1-1 count now. On the hitter for Northwest Rankin, Nathan Jones. Got a first and third situation. Nelson's already thrown one out with a first and third. There goes the runner. That ball gets by Nelson. That one's in the dirt. Wild pitch there. Ooh, actually had a play at home plate.
Yeah, we did. And, he wasn't sprinting, was he?
We didn't make the play, but there was one there. The runner does score, and the runner advances up to second. So it's now 4-1 Northwest Rankin in the bottom half of the second inning. Still just the one out. 2-1 count on the hitter, Nathan Jones, runner down at second. Got to get an out right here. We can't keep letting them pile the runs on. Here's the pitch. Nice job there by Nelson sliding out, making that catch. That ball was way outside. 3-1 count now. On deck is the leadoff guy for Northwest Rankin, Seth Swinney. Here's the pitch. That ball bad in the dirt. Nelson, that one was too much of a wild pitch to handle there. That one was bounced over his head. Nothing he could do there on that.
Heston just needs to take a breath right here and rear back and throw strikes.
That's right. That's exactly right. Going to have a courtesy runner for the catcher, number 3, Aiden Bulls, headed over to first. Courtesy runner for Nathan Jones, the catcher. That is going to bring up the leadoff man. Again, Seth Swinney. He's a center fielder. He got a base hit in his first at bat. I think it was the very first pitch of the game. We didn't get too deep in that count. He hit that one pretty hard. Here's the pitch. Nice job of blocking that up by Nelson. Ball in the dirt or turf, whatever.
Turf.
Runners on first and third. Heston checks him over at first. He's back safely. Got runners on first and third, and One out. Again, the hitter, Sweeney. Here's the pitch. That one hit right back up the middle. Diving is Harper Newcomb, not able to come up with that one as it's right out of his reach. That's just a clean base hit right up the middle for Sweeney. That's his second hit of the game, and it is now 5-1 Northwest Rankin. And there are runners on first and second with still just the one out. It's going to bring up the shortstop, John Merrill Moore. He also had a base hit in his last at bat. Hatcher comes set. Here's the pitch. It's a nice pitch on the outside part of the plate. Heston gets a called strike one there. Just a lot of base hits right now. I mean, they're clean.
Yeah.
They're just clean base hits.
Yep. Nothing's been hit overly hard. I mean,
No.
There's been a couple that, could have made a play on. The one off the fist. Just bad luck baseball.
Yeah, it is. I mean, like I said, he's given up 2 walks, not a ton of walks. I mean, but certainly they're swinging the bat, and that's just baseball. 1-1 count now. Heston Hatcher, the pitch, fouls it off, is number 22, John Merrill Moore, and that'll be strike 2. So we got a 1-2 count now on the hitter for Northwest Rankin.
Well, with them putting the ball in play, that means Heston's throwing strikes, which is what we want him to do. He may just be putting it over a little bit too much over the meat of the plate, and so got to find the corners, find the high part and the low part of the zone.
Yeah, they're just doing a really good job also just putting it in play and putting it where we are not.
Yeah.
I mean, just clean base hits. Heston checks him at second base. Harper over to make that play, but he's back safely. 1-2 count on John Merrill Moore. Here's the pitch. That ball outside. 2-2 now. Not a bad pitch with a 2-strike count. Don't want to give him anything. He can drive right there. Now you got to make a decision right here. What you want to do and where you want to go with it. Really don't want to run it full for sure. Try to get him to put it in play here. The runners take off. He fouls that one back out of play. That foul ball sponsored by
Boatman's Glassworks.
Boatman's Glassworks. I appreciate them and their sponsorship. All they've done at Charger Field has just been fantastic with our glass and our press box, and we appreciate them. The runners were taking off on that last pitch. Let's see if it goes again. 2-2 count. 1 out. Heston Hatcher giving him a look. Here's the pitch. They do not take off. Runner at second gets a huge secondary, thinking that that ball might have got by Nelson, but he's scrambling back. Full count. 1 out. 5-1 Northwest Rankin. Runners on first and second. Here's the pitch by Hatcher. Ball outside, and that's going to be a walk. It's going to load the bases for number 27, Cam Thompson.
Not a bad miss there by Heston. Just
not too bad. Just I think it might have been a little bit high. And Cam Thompson struck out in his last at bat. Certainly, Hatcher could use another one of those right here for sure. Bases loaded. Here's the pitch. Ball in the dirt. Nelson again doing a really good job tonight of keeping that ball in front of him. It's been several balls in the dirt. But he has done a really good job giving his pitcher some confidence out there that he can throw it in the dirt if he needs to. And that's always a plus. Here's the pitch. That ball high. 2-0 count now on Cam Thompson, the third hitter for Northwest Rankin. Bases are loaded. And 1 out. 2-0 count. Here's the pitch. Cam Thompson hits it between first and second. That'll be a base hit. It'll score 1. There's another runner coming around. Not a bad throw there from right field, but he's going to be safe, and that's going to score 2 runs for Northwest Rankin. It is now 7-1 Cougars in the bottom half of the second inning. And still just the one out. Just can't get that other out, can they?
Yeah, gotta figure it out.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, again, just really clean base hits. I mean, it just was another base hit there by Cam Thompson. And, I mean, Hatcher, he's throwing strikes.
Yeah.
They're just putting them where we're not. They're doing a really good job of placing them. And Coach Cox is going to come out and talk to Hatcher, and looks like he may actually make a pitching change. Is that kind of what you see?
That's what I'm seeing. Just maybe Eli. No, I don't know who's.
Yep, I believe he's going to go with Eli Clark. Eli's been playing second base, so Hatcher will move over to third. Looks like Seth Jackson will go to second base, and Eli Clark will come onto the mound and pitch for the Chargers. And so we're going to let Eli get his warm-up pitches in. We're going to take a timeout and hear a few words from our sponsors.
Well, hello, folks. I'm Robbie.
And I'm Paul.
And we're here at Wine Owner Tractor and Equipment. Well, guys, with spring approaching, we have golf coming up and ball tournaments coming up.
These guys can enjoy every bit of that.
Yeah.
Every bit of it, knowing that their wife is home comfortably mowing on a Kubota Zero turn.
Right here, baby.
If you really love her and you want to make it easy on her, after she's been mowing all day comfortably on a Kubota Zero turn, get on any of our Kubota RTVs and haul the weed eater and gas down there to her so she ain't got to walk to get it.
Paul, that is an excellent idea. Why didn't I think of that?
Kubota offers 0% financing on all models. We can get that payment just right for you, where you'll have enough money left over at the end of the week to take her out for all her hard work.
Well, folks, when you think about a tractor for your wife,
remember, think Wine Owner Tractor and Equipment.
Looking to buy or sell a home in the Grenada area? Trust Robin Lee at Gold Key Realty, your local expert with the key to your dream home. Whether you're a first-time buyer or looking for the perfect upgrade, Robin's dedication makes the process smooth and stress-free. Let the professionals at Gold Key Realty turn your real estate goals into reality. Call 662-299-4186 today.
Need top quality auto body repair? Trust Heath's Body Shop in Elliott, Mississippi. From dents and dings to full collision repair, we get you back on the road fast. Our expert team delivers precision care and unbeatable service. Call 662-227-1075 or stop by today. Heath's Body Shop, where quality meets integrity.
All right, welcome back. Eli Clark is finishing up his warm-up tosses. And Eli has pitched some for us already this year as well. And again, done a fantastic job. Now, what Eli has done is he has filled the strike zone up, and the defense has had to play behind him, and that's fine because
right.
I mean that's kind of the pitching I like, to be honest with you. I mean, everybody likes a strikeout. Don't get me wrong, but I like when the pitchers put them in play and we're able to get outs with our defense. But he's coming into a situation here where he's got runners on second and third with only one out, and Northwest Rankin leading 7-1. That's going to bring up number 25, Russ Ingram. He's the first baseman. He walked in his last at bat. Then he was caught stealing in a first and third situation by Nelson Downs. Here's the first pitch. That ball immediately in the dirt. Poor Nelson, he is taking a beating tonight, but he's doing a great job.
Yeah, I take it we're not playing the 5-run rule per inning in this game.
Yeah, apparently not. There's the pitch. Ingram fouls it back all the way to the screen. I didn't know we were doing that anyway. We've been doing that?
Seemed like they did maybe – what game were you not at last week? Friday night?
Yeah, Friday night.
Seemed like
Eupora?
Friday night. Yeah, I think against Eupora they did a 5-run rule.
Yeah, it was pretty cold that night, wasn't it? They probably were trying to keep the blood flowing for everybody.
Yep.
Eli Clark comes set, 1-1 pitch. Here it is. Ingram slaps it out to center field. That's going to be a base hit.
Oh, runner at third.
Runner at third was – I thought he's tagging up there. There's going to be a play at the plate. Nelson's going to run number 27 down. He's going to fall down, and he's going to be out. Good job there by Nelson Downs. They did score one run out of that base hit to center field. I think he went back and tagged up maybe and then fell. I'm not 100% sure what happened there. and he's able to score. Not sure who that was, but then Cam Thompson was right behind him, and there was a play at the plate, and then a rundown. Cam Thompson is the second out of the inning for Northwest Rankin. But a nice piece of hitting there by Russ Ingram.
All right, we got the second out. Let's see if we can get the third.
Yeah, runner on second is Russ Ingram, and that's going to be ball one to Ian Owens. I don't know why I said that.
Foul ball out of play.
Yeah.
Brought to you by Heath's Body Works.
Yeah, we appreciate the Heaths and their sponsorship of Grenada Charger baseball. It's a 1-1 count now. 2 outs. Eli Clark again on the hill. He comes set. Here's the pitch. Ball in the dirt. Again, blocked very nicely by Nelson Downs. Having a great night tonight behind the plate. It's nice job of blocking that ball up. Eli comes set. 2-1 pitch to Russ Ingram. Here's the pitch. I said Russ Ingram. I ain't getting it right at all tonight. That's Ian Owens. I apologize. He's the DH for Northwest Rankin. I saw Russ Ingram out on second base. I guess that's what caught my mind. But the hitter is instead Ian Owens, the DH tonight. He has a 2-2 count with 2 outs. Deuces are wild. Here's the pitch by Eli Clark. Nice job there by Eli. Kind of getting that ball up in his eyes a little bit. It looked like a beach ball to him. He swung at it and fouled it off. It's still a 2-2 count. Right down the third base line there, kind of in towards the dugout.
Yeah, love to see him put something down and away right here. Like I said, changed that live level a minute ago and now bury one down.
That's right. Here's the pitch. Curveball didn't break nearly enough, and it's outside for ball 3. We got full count now, 2 outs. Runner down at second. Really want to get this out right here and get the Chargers back to the plate. Eli has his sign. He's ready. Here's the pitch by Clark. That's a nice pitch there by Eli Clark. He foul tipped it. Unfortunately, was able to get a piece of it. Mm-hmm. That was a really good pitch. And fouled it right in front of home plate. So the count is still 3-2. Nice job there by Ian Owens, who had a strikeout in his last at bat. I'd like to see another one here. Here's the pitch by Eli Clark. Good pitch. That ball fouled out of play. Ian Owens is doing a nice job of hanging in there. That foul ball is sponsored by
Sports Specialty.
All right.
Over in Columbus.
Yeah, we appreciate them as always. Good perennial sponsors of Grenada Charger baseball, or annual, or whatever, however you want to say it. Runner down at second gets his lead. 3-2 pitch is on its way. That ball driven out to center field. Tanner Fowler over easy and makes that catch, and that's going to be the third out of the inning for the Chargers, and they do get out of it finally, but not before 6 runs are scored in the bottom half of the second. Northwest Rankin is leading at 8-1, and the sinuses are killing me already tonight. Yeah. I apologize. Maybe Chip's got more voice than I do. But that's going to do it in the bottom half of the second inning. Chargers coming to the plate, and we're going to take a timeout and hear a word from our sponsors.
Housel Enterprises, proudly serving Gordo, Carrollton, and Reform, Alabama with rental properties and laundromats since 1973.
On the go, stop by any of the convenient Sprint Mart locations in Grenada for everything you need fast. Grab some fresh coffee and a tasty snack to fuel your journey. Whether you're heading to work or hitting the road, Sprint Mart is your one-stop shop for convenience with a smile. Swing by today.
When it comes to selections and savings, Kirk Brothers Power Sports has just what you need. We have Can-Am side-by-sides and ATVs with financing starting low as 1.99%. Boats, ATVs, side-by-sides, trailers, mowers, and more. We have it all from the top brands. We have a huge selection of Polaris side-by-sides and ATVs with financing started low at 0.99%. CF Moto, Honda, G3 boats, War Eagle boats, and Reaper boats here at Kirk Brothers Power Sports. Spartan lawnmowers starting at $34.95.
Come see us at Kirk Brothers in Greenwood. Kirk can.
All right, welcome back to Goodman, Mississippi, where the Northwest Rankin Cougars are leading the Chargers 8-1 in the JV game. We do have a new pitcher for Northwest Rankin. That is going to be Ian Owens. He has been the DH, and on their lineup card, they had someone who was going to come in and in his place, I guess, in the DH spot, it will play second base, and I have that down as number 24, Anthony Mangialardi, and I think that is him on second base. So he has taken the defensive spot for Northwest Rankin at second base. First pitch from Owens is a ball to
Landon Carver.
Landon Carver at the plate. Next pitch is called a strike. I forgot about Charlie flew out to the left fielder.
That's
I had
right.
Charlie coming up. That's why I was confused. All right, so 1-1 count now on Landon Carver. Landon's been sick and hadn't been able to play. This is one of his first at-bats.
He hadn't played much this year.
Kind of had a bout with something and couldn't play.
Yeah.
And so he is just now getting an opportunity to play for the Chargers. You know, Landon's a pretty big, tall kid and is athletic. Paxton says he's a tremendous golfer. Did you know that?
Yes. He went pretty far in the tournament this year, I believe.
Yeah, so I was not aware of that. Paxton and I were talking, and he was like, yeah, did you know Landon's a really good golfer? So 1-1 pitch. Ball on the outside part.
Nice.
Landon Carver hits it up the middle. Second baseman comes over, makes a throw, and barely gets him by about a half of a step, says Coach Scott Deloach.
I think we want to review that one.
You want to review that one?
Yeah, let's review that one. I think he gets him.
Oh, well, either as it is going to be a nice play there by the second baseman. He did get over and make that play. So it's a 4-3 put out. And we will have a conversation with Coach Scott Deloach after this game.
I thought he had a chance when it kicked off the mound. Second baseman had to kind of redirect to come get it.
Yeah, it was a nice piece of hitting there by Landon Carver. The hitter is number 22, Seth Jackson. Was playing third. He's moved over to second, and we'll hold Coach Deloach's check. We won't let him make him beg for it. What do you think?
That sounds good to me.
I think he's doing it for free. 1-1 count now on the hitter, Seth Jackson. We got one out. We need a base runner for sure. It's 8-1 Northwest. That ball fouled back to the screen. Seth Jackson has done a great job. Ninth grader. He's been on the mound. He's played third. He's played second. He's put the bat on the ball.
Been very versatile this year.
He has been. He's been a real bright spot, and really, really proud of what he's been able to do on this JV squad. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Got to stay alive here, though. Here's the pitch. And he does. Foul it off to the screen. Comes right back to the catcher. And throwing it back out to the pitcher, who is Ian Owens for Northwest Rankin. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 away. Again, we need Seth to put something in play. Oh, there comes an umpire out on the field. He's just strolling. There's a ball fouled out of play by Seth Jackson. That ball sponsored by
2020 iWorks.
2020 iWorks. And Coach Deloach says, tell you what, you can have it. I am getting out of your way. To the umpire.
I'm surprised they're coming in the middle of the game. I figure they would have just started the next game. Not worried about this one.
Yeah. I guess Northwest Rankin is responsible for paying these umpires, so they may be thinking they're getting paid here.
Yeah, maybe.
So
Yep. True.
it's half pay.
Yep.
Here's the pitch. That ball way inside on Seth Jackson, almost hits him. The catcher was so weird about that one. The catcher was set up on the outside part of the plate, and the ball came screaming inside. So that was a tough pitch. Ball. That'll be ball 2. 2-2 count now on Seth Jackson.
Yeah, either they got crossed up or he just completely overthrew it.
Yep. We're throwing it around. Umpire didn't really make a call. He's calling it a ball. That's what I was thinking. He didn't say strike.
Yeah, he didn't motion for strike at all.
I mean, it didn't look like a good pitch, but he says it was high. I'll go with that. Full count now on Seth Jackson after a nice throw around by the Northwest Rankin Cougars. That ball high, and he gets a walk out of it. Oh, Seth Jackson's like, man, that wasn't a strike. What are you guys doing?
Seth definitely wasn't going to start going to the dugout.
He didn't, and he didn't move. I mean, had he moved, the umpire may have been like, that was strike 3.
Yeah.
But he was like, hey, that's a ball. What are y'all doing? I was going to bring up Tanner Fowler, the center fielder. He got a base hit in his first at bat. Here's the pitch to Tanner. Called strike 1. Seth Jackson over at first base, and after that strange walk, and he's getting his lead. The pitcher, again, Ian Owens, he is left-handed. They're going to hold him tight over there at first. Here's the pitch to Tanner. Ball way too high. Tanner kind of ducks out of the way. 1-1 count now on Tanner Fowler. Need Tanner to rip one right here.
Oh, yeah. He started the game off with a good line drive shot back up the middle. So.
Yeah, we need a Tanner Fowler smoke shot out to left center or right center here. That ball high. Seth Jackson retreats back to first. 2-1 count now on Tanner Fowler. Got Harper Newcomb on deck, waiting for his opportunity to hit for the Chargers. Here's the pitch.
Ball up for ball 3. 3-1 count, 1 out. Tanner steps back in the box. Waits for the pitch. Owen sets. And delivers.
There's
Tanner.
a rip. Oh, that thing got foul. Man, he really do. I said it's a rip, but kind of sounded like he got it.
Fisted.
Off the handle of the bat maybe. But, man, if that's so, he muscled it out to left field. He's got a full count now with 1 out. Runner on first.
Chokes up a little bit, trying to put it in play.
Yeah, here's the pitch. Ball high, and he draws a walk. That's a good at-bat right there by Tanner Fowler. So that's 2 good ABs in a row there by the Charger hitters. Going to bring up Harper Newcomb with 1 out. Harper flew out to the left fielder in his first at-bat. Barreled it up pretty good, but he hit it right at the left fielder. And it was caught for an out. But he's got an opportunity here with Chargers on base to do a little bit of catch-up damage.
Yeah, I'd love to get a couple of runs in right here and try to cut into this lead.
Definitely. That ball on the inside part, ball 1 to Harper Newcomb. Probably being a little bit patient here as Ian Owens is struggling just a bit.
Yeah, he's been pretty inconsistent with his pitch location. And getting the signs straight.
Yeah, they were a little bit confused on the pitch call there, but they got it now. Owens comes set. Here's the pitch. Back inside again. 2-0 count now. Coach Alder's going to call timeout and go out and have a little conversation with Ian Owens. All the hitters will converge over on Coach Michael Cox as he gives them direction on what he wants to do here in this situation. A 2-0 count, probably one of the main things he's saying is make it be a strike.
Yeah.
It's got to be a strike because we've got to have base runners in order to catch up. And so don't do anything crazy right here, swinging at something that's not a strike.
Yeah, at this point, that strike zone better be very, very small, very tight.
Yeah, I totally agree there. He's ready. Pitcher comes set. Harper Newcomb ready. Here's the pitch. He calls that one a strike. Harper didn't seem too happy about that. I think he thought that was ball 3, and I tend to agree. It looked a little low from up here. But again, depth perception is off way up high. But it's a 2-1 count now on Harper Newcomb. The shortstop for the Chargers. Here's the pitch. That ball up and in again. That's about the third time he's come there on Harper. So it's a 3-1 count now. He's in a good count, looking for something right here that he can drive. They got to come to him. There is somewhere to put him, but you really don't want to put him there. They would love to try to get him to ground out here, so we're looking for something to hit. Here's the pitch. He called that one a strike, and it was way outside. Harper definitely not happy about that one. It's full count now on Harper. He's going to have to battle. Pretty wide strike zone there. Ian Owens gets the sign. He's back out on the rubber. He comes set. Here's the pitch. That one almost hits Harper.
When he's missing big.
Yeah, he is. It's feast or famine because he's either in the zone or he's way out of the zone. But that's going to load the bases for the Chargers. Great situation right here for Keaton Patton, the extra hitter for the Chargers. Keaton struck out on a tough pitch in his first at bat. Called timeout by the coach. He's going to go out and going to make a pitching change here because this will be the second visit out on the mound for Ian Owens. He's going to bring another guy out. If I can get his number, we will let you know who the pitcher for Northwest Rankin will be. We're just waiting for him to make a turn.
19 maybe?
It's either 19 or 18. May have to get my glasses out. Let's see here.
Just turn just a little bit more. I think you're right, 18.
18. That's going to be Jack Page, sophomore pitcher for Northwest Rankin. He's going to come out and warm up and get ready to pitch to the Chargers, who have bases loaded and Keaton Patton at the plate. And while he takes his warm-up tosses, we're going to take a timeout and hear a word from our sponsors.
NovaPax has been delivering trusted absorbent solutions for over 70 years. With cutting-edge technology, unwavering service, and a seamless U.S.-based supply chain, we're redefining performance for industries like food, healthcare, and beyond.
What is great internet? Is it fast? Is it strong? Is it reliable? At Sparklight, we believe the best connections are the ones you can't always see. From helping hands to homecomings to moments that matter. The best connections are always there, right when you need them. So how do you know it's great internet? Because it works. We're Sparklight, and we're always working for you.
At Grenada Dental Clinic, your smile is our priority. Dr. Olivia Van Gordon and her team provide top-quality dental care in a comfortable and friendly environment. From routine checkups for patients ages 1 to 100 to advanced cosmetic treatment, we are here to keep your teeth healthy and bright. Visit us today and experience exceptional care with a personal touch. Your perfect smile starts here. Grenada Dental Clinic. Dr. Olivia Van Gordon.
All right, welcome back. Keaton Patton coming to the plate for the Grenada Chargers. Bases loaded with one out. And Jack Page on the pitch for Northwest Rankin. He's asking for the pitch. Asking for the pitch call again from the coach. And he's got it. He comes set. Here's the pitch. That ball.
Strike
one. Strike. Had to hold up just a minute. I wasn't sure what he called there, but he called it a strike. Looked like a strike. So 0-1 count now on Keaton Patton. Keaton looking for something he can drive right here. Probably taking there anyway. There's the pitch. That ball down. 1-1 count now on Keaton. Keaton, the extra hitter tonight. He's kind of been doing some DHing kind of all year, really.
Yeah, him and Carson. Excuse me, him and Carson kind of.
There's a rip going between.
Oh,
second
nice play.
baseman made a really nice play, but is not going to be able to make a throw. That's going to be a base hit for Keaton Patton and a run for the Chargers. He will have an RBI there. Nice job by Keaton putting it in play in a spot where they really couldn't do anything with it. So really nice job. Yeah, you were saying he and Carson kind of been swapping at first base and DHing and things like that, and done a nice job. So second run of the game for the Chargers, 8-2 in the top half of the third inning. With one out, it's going to bring up Carson Renfro. Just talking about him just a moment ago. He lined out to the right fielder in his first at bat. Here's the pitch. Ball in the outside park, called ball one. Base is still loaded for the Chargers. You know, this is kind of that situation we've had with varsity where we've been loading the bases, but got to get them in.
Yes,
you can't leave them.
Yep.
You got to get them in. So here, let's see what Carson Renfro can do. Here's the pitch. That ball outside for ball two. It was way outside, but I wanted to hold up just a minute. Catcher did a pretty good job of snapping it back, and without the umpire being behind home plate, that can be a tough call.
Yeah.
Just ask Coach DeLoach, who was umpiring out there a few minutes ago. He only missed a few.
Missed the call at first.
Here's the pitch. Ball called strike. And it was. I believe that was right on the outside part. Good pitch there by Page. Yeah, we had to throw that review out there for you, buddy. Replay missed. We're going to give you – oh, that's a rip out to right field. Right fielder over, though. Man, he hit that ball hard.
Yeah, he did.
Right out. That's going to be a play at the plate.
Nope, cut it off.
It's going to be safe at the plate, safe at third. That was a close play at third base.
Yeah,
that was a nice cut there by the first baseman, who then throws over to third and almost gets who is that, Harper?
Yes, that's Harper.
Harper Newcomb, but Tanner Fowler will score. So that is – was it Tanner? Yeah.
Yeah.
Third run of the game for the Chargers. 8-3 now is the score. Nelson Downs coming to the plate with 2 outs and runners on first and third.
Yeah, Harper was not expecting that throw to come to third, and the first baseman cut it off and shot it over there and almost got him out.
Yeah, that's the second line out to right field by Carson. He's hit the ball hard out there twice. Nelson Downs hit a ball sharply to the third baseman and reached on, I don't know, hit error. He hit the ball really hard. Third baseman couldn't handle it. So yeah. I'm fine with a hit on that play.
Absolutely.
Runners on first and third. 1-0 count. Page comes set. Here's the pitch. Ball outside. Ball 2. 2-0 count. On Nelson Downs, catcher for Grenada. He's done a good job tonight, blocking balls in the dirt, keeping them in front of him.
Yeah, you said it earlier. He'll be beat up tonight.
Yeah. Here's a pitch. That's going to be on the inside part, called strike one. 2-1 count now on Nelson Downs. Don't blame him for taking that pitch. Was a strike, but probably couldn't do a whole lot with it. So let it go and get your next one. 1-1, a 2-1 count now. Here's the pitch. He swings at that one on the inside part, fists it over to the first baseman, who makes the play, steps on first, and gets the third out of the inning. Chargers do score 2. It is 8-3 Northwest Rankin. I wasn't sure if that would be the ball game, but it looks like he didn't call it, so we're going to continue on. That's good. So we're going to take a timeout and hear another word from our sponsors.
Parents and students are just shocked when they find out with a 20 on your ACT, you could go to Home CC for free. Do you have a 20 on your ACT?
Why, yes. Wait. Hold on a sec. You're right. I am shocked. You're saying my tuition could be free?
Yes, and your household income does not matter.
Why in the world would Holmes Community College offer free tuition with a 20 on the ACT?
See, we don't want you drowning in college debt when you graduate. In fact, all of us here at Holmes are so committed to our students' success, we've kept our tuition, well, lower than every other state community college. And even though parents and students are shocked by it and have a hard time believing it, just remember, your tuition could be free with a 20 on your ACT at Holmes CC.
Sounds to me like there's no place like Holmes.
That's Holmes Community College.
See the world in style with 2020 eyeworks in Grenada, Mississippi. From expert eye exams to the latest designer frames, we've got your vision covered. Visit us today for clear sight and great service. 2020 eyeworks, focused on you.
Are you looking for automation solutions, electrical components, industrial equipment, or safety gear? Come to Agilix Solutions. We have the area's most extensive Milwaukee tool inventory, and our knowledgeable team is here to help every step of the way. Visit us at 1601 South Street in Grenada or call 662-226-2474. Or you can check out our up-to-date inventory anytime at my.goagilix.com.
All right, welcome back to Goodman, Mississippi. Chargers are playing the Northwest Rankin Cougars, and the Cougars are leading at 8-2. 8-3.
3, don't short us a run.
I know. I'm still suffering from the sinusitis, whatever. The Northwest Rankin coming back to the plate, and at the plate is going to be whom?
Number 2.
Number 2, that's going to be Aiden Boyles. He is the right fielder. He got a base hit in his last at bat. Pretty good-looking athlete. Eli Clark back out on the mound. First pitch is a strike. He rips it right out to short. Harper Newcomb over makes the play and the throw out at first. Nice job there by Harper Newcomb for the first out of the inning for the Grenada Chargers. One pitch, one out. Hey, that's way better.
Way better.
Let's don't put him on base. Nice job there by Harper. Really good play. Old 6-3. It's going to bring up number...
Simple 6-3.
Yeah, simple 6-3. It's going to bring up number 16, Dalton Connor, the third baseman. Struck out in his last at bat. Here's the pitch.
Good pitch.
Called strike one. Yeah, it was a good pitch. Eli staying in the zone. That's what we want him to do. Just fill it up. Here's the 0-1. That one popped straight up on the infield. Carson Renfro cannot find it. He never found it. He never found it. He was looking. I could tell immediately he was having trouble and couldn't find it. And Seth Jackson over and gets the ball and calls timeout, but that's going to be I'm going to call that an error. But
yeah.
It's going to be an error, but he is going to be on base. Poor Carson going to get the error. He never even saw the ball. That's going to be that's going to bring up number 23, Miles Bowell, extra hitter. He also got a base hit in his last at bat. Runner on first now. Ball fouled off the screen, back into the field of play.
Strike one.
Yeah, strike one. Eli Clark still, like I said, dealing. He is staying in the strike zone with these hitters, making them swing the bat, and definitely that's what we want him to do. Runner takes his lead. Eli gives him a look over. Here's the pitch. That ball in the dirt. Nelson Downs able to block it up. Dirt, turf, whatever. Chip will be up here later, and I'll never hear the end of it. I mean, absolutely never. It's turf. It's turf. Here's the pitch. Ball high. 2-1 count now on the hitter for Northwest Rankin. Boutwell. Eli Clark comes set. Here's the pitch. Nice. pitch, but he ripped it out to right field for a base hit. Charlie Wilson's going to get it back in. But that's a good piece of hitting right there. That ball was definitely on the outside part. He reached out and touched it with the end of his bat and floats it out to right field for a base hit. Again, they just keep getting base hits, and it's not a lot you can do about that when you're throwing good pitches and they're still falling. It's just baseball. That's what they say.
I was just about to say they need to throw something out away from him because he was set up in the middle of the batter's box, really not toeing the line. And I was thinking if you can throw something out away from him, he's not going to be able to put the bat on it, and he did. So it was a good.
Yeah, kind of fell back into the plate and was able to put the bat there on the ball. It's good. Again, like I said, good piece of hitting. I mean, it's just a good hit on a good pitch. It's going to bring up the number 9 hitter, number 3, Cameron Brooks. He's the left fielder again. Got a base hit in his first at bat. I keep talking about base hits. They definitely got a lot of base hits. This Northwest Rankin team is swinging the bat. Runners on first and second, 1 out. Here is the 0-1 pitch. Nice pitch. Ball fouled out of play. That foul ball sponsored by
Spencer's.
I could go for some Spencer's.
Oh, yeah.
Right about now. Good cheeseburgers and everything that they have, and
looking around for a baseball.
And like I tell Chip, if you haven't tried the cooler, you got to try it. If you're a slush fan and an ice cream fan, you got to try the cooler. He thinks that's the most ridiculous thing ever, but I'm telling you, it's good.
They are good. I like the orange.
I do too. That's my favorite.
Orange creamsicle.
Orange creamsicle. Eli Clark going to check him down at second. No throw, but he gets him to slide back in head first. Getting to be a little bit chilly for a cooler tonight.
Yeah.
But very soon it's going to be hot no matter what, and those coolers are going to go down nicely. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. That's a ball flared up to out to first base there. Carson Renfro makes an easy play for the second out of the inning. Just kind of popped it over to first base. With no problem. Good job of pitching there by Eli Clark. Another good pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Yeah, you can tell they're really reaching for those pitches. They're kind of off balance, those last 2 hits, which is a good job by Eli, just keeping them off balance. Nothing hit hard.
That's exactly right. It's going to bring up the 10th hitter, number 20, Nathan Jones. He's the catcher. Speaking of catchers, that was a nice job there by Nelson Downs blocking the ball.
I think he called strike on that, didn't he?
Did he? Was it not in the dirt?
He held his hand up.
Okay.
We'll wait and see what he calls, but
Let's see if we can see us. Surely not. Wasn't it in the dirt?
It was in the dirt, but he held that hand up.
Okay. Here's the pitch. That one was called a ball.
That one was called a ball. He held his hand up. Maybe I don't know. I've got 1-1. I know.
Still no.
I know Coach Scott's got 2-0. Yeah.
One of y'all is right, but I don't know which one it is yet. It's not the guy in the field. We'll never find out. That ball base hit between third and short. Caleb Smith gets it back in quickly. No one is able to score on that. Bases are going to be loaded, and again, we will never know if it was 1-1 or 2-0 or 1-1.
Oh, that's so frustrating,
isn't it? Though. Yeah, I guess you're both right. That's exactly right. Congratulations, you both get the prize, the grand prize. He is. That he is. Bases are loaded now for the leadoff hitter, number 4, Seth Sweeney, who has 2 singles on the night. He is crushing the ball, and there's one right up the middle to Eli Clark. He's going to range over, throw it over to first, and get the third out of the inning on a very dangerous hitter for Northwest Rankin. That's a really good out. Northwest Rankin still leading at 8-3.
And we're going to call it.
And they're going to call that a ball game? Oh, okay. Ball game is going to be called. Chargers not going to get an opportunity to come back to the plate. Not a bad job by our pitchers. I know we lost the game 8-3. It looks bad, but at the end of the day, they really threw strikes. I mean, up and down this order for Northwest Rankin, a lot of base hits on the score sheet. They just put the ball in play and really some really nice base hits on their part. So, no big deal. Eli Clark comes in, does a really nice job. I mean, especially this inning, did a really nice job of getting us out of the prior inning and then pitching this one. And again, Chargers scored 3 runs. So that's going to do it for this this JV game between Grenada and Northwest. We will go live again with the varsity game probably a few minutes before 7 o'clock. So with that being said, we're going to sign off for now and tune back in probably about 10 till 7, and we'll give you the starting lineups for the varsity matchup.